introducing our speaker today, who is Isis Benjamin. Isis and I, while we stayed in the best hall together, Howard Harold Hall, we actually met a few months before our freshman year. We met at Spellbound. So I've known Isis for a long time and been able to see her company grow and flourish. When I did my big chop two years ago, I started using Isis's products. I didn't know which hair care products to use, and here I am 2 years later, so they really work well. But Isis is the co-owner and CEO of House of Isis. Together, her and her mom, Gina, founded the 100% vegan hair and skincare company in 2010. And I remember specifically Isis told me, Jade, anything you put in your hair, you should also be able to put on your skin. And I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So I love that she had said that. Each of their handcraft products are non-toxic, silicone, petroleum, and alcohol-free, so they're great for you. Their mission is to continue to provide clean alternative products, especially to women of color who are greatly affected by chemical-infused beauty products. So without further ado, here is Isis Benjamin.
Thank you so much, Jay. I love that introduction, and I really am so happy that you remembered my slogan. And thank you to everyone who's tuned in tonight. I am so grateful for this opportunity. So without further ado, let me jump right in. So like Jay said, I am Isis, the CEO and co-owner of House of Isis. I co-own this company with my wonderful mother, who founded this company for beauty naturally way back in 2010. And we have flourished. We recently relaunched our company with new labels, new packaging, but the same ingredients on July 31st of this year, and it has been going amazing so far. Since graduating Spelman this year, May, I have been able to really dive right into my company. I know COVID has affected a lot of people, and I'm so grateful to be able to flourish during COVID, for my business to just, it's soaring so amazing. It's just, I'm so excited to talk about it. And to co-own a company with my mother is probably one of the most precious things I could be as grateful for. To have a company that we're working on together is so amazing. So without further ado, I'm gonna give you guys a rundown on how we started, what our mission is, and why we do what we do. Okay, so way back when, we are originally from Bermuda, so we are immigrants to this country, and so we came here in 2005. But in Bermuda, my mom actually owned a beauty salon with her brothers and sisters, and it was actually a tradition passed on from my grandfather, who was also a barber. So hair runs in my family. This is what we do, and so you know, we've been doing this for a while. And so my mom created these products because she was she's been a licensed cosmetologist for over 30 years. And so she noticed the products that she was using on her clients' hair. She was using, you know, all the stuff back in the day, motions, we're talking about it all, okay? So she was like, I'm no longer going to use those products on my clients. I'm going to start creating my own because I see the health disparity that is particularly causing Black women. So for example, I really encourage all of the ladies on here, all of the men on here, to go and check out the Spring Institute. They did a great study just to show those health disparities that Black women specifically suffer from these toxic chemicals. And these chemicals are infused, heavily infused in the products that are projected to our community specifically. And so if my motto is, if I cannot read the ingredients on the bottle, I am not using it, okay? And that's what I love so much about our products, is that you can read, you can look at everything and you know what you're reading, okay? We're not using these long words, we're not using these nothing is infused. And so I am so excited to present these to you all. It's been a journey to get here. It's been amazing because we've had customers that have stuck by us through these 10 years. December is actually gonna make it 10 years. And so we've had customers that have, you know, thanked us so much for bringing back their hair. And we only are using these products, not only are we using them ourselves, but this is all my mom uses on her clients. She does not use any other products. She has been using these products on her clients for the past 10 years. And so they are salon tested. They are absolutely amazing. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys a few of the products I have here from our brand. And so the first one, which is probably, I hope you guys can see, the light is kind of bright. This is our Shea shampoo, and Guys, this is my absolute favorite shea shampoo. It is peppermint infused. It is Castile soap infused. If you know anything about Castile soap, it is 100% sulfate free, which means it does not shrink your hair at all. And it cleanses without stripping the hair of its natural properties. And I think that's what's so special about all of our products, is that they're replenishing and restoring your natural curl pattern. We're not doing any of that stripping because we have no chemicals at all in our products. They're 100% non-toxic, they're 100% vegan, and like Jade said, anything you use on your hair, you should be able to use on your body. And guess what? This is also my body wash. Yes, it is also my body wash. And so I really pride what we've done, because our mission is to truly, truly provide women, men, people of color specifically, with products that will not harm them, but heal them. And that's what we've done. And so we have about 12 to 13 different products in our line. And so I've just recreated it, you know, being a part of the rebranding process. Like I said, we rebranded on July 31st. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a challenge, but you know, by the grace of God, we got through it. We didn't have to take out any loans. We've never had to take out any loans. We've done this all out of pocket, and being a college student, it was definitely difficult to get up that money, but I worked a little bit outside of college. I started working with the Florida Department of Economic Opportunity. I helped with unemployment cases. I said, look, I gotta get my money up, because I ultimately wanted to work for myself. You know, my journey was a little bit different coming through school. I was a first generation college student. You know, I didn't really know much about the process, but luckily going to an amazing school like Spelman and having the class of 2020 around me, it really helped me to hone in on my skills. You know, recently Jade and Venus and I, who are both on this call, we were all a part of the class with Ms. Millicent Campbell, and that was a class that really taught me about entrepreneurship, and it also taught me to be strong within my own company. And so once I learned, you know, okay, this is what I can do. This is what I can do as a Black woman in this big world with entrepreneurship. This is how I can do it. And it made me really much more confident to dive into my brand. And so I'm so thankful for that class, for my amazing friends. Like Jade said, she's been supporting me since, you know, we got together at Spelman, and, you know, it's really been a journey. And so with that being said, you know, it was a journey to go through the rebranding process. I had to I'm very self-taught. I like to learn things myself, because how I feel, if I don't have to pay someone else to do it, let me learn it myself. So I spent hours and hours on YouTube, you know, researching different business plans. And so it really taught me what my mom has been doing all these years while I was in school. And it taught me how to utilize social media. And so I really encourage other entrepreneurs who are also on this call, you know, really tap into social media, because it is driving my company, okay? Right now, with COVID-19, we all know how we have been affected. You know, no one can really go out. We can't go to the stores. And one of the things, you know, that I'm really happy with and that I learned throughout this whole process is, you know, I used to want to have my stuff in like Walmarts and Targets, and I realized how much of my money myself that I could keep if I sold my stuff purely online through my own site. And it is possible through social media, through word of mouth as well. But Instagram has really driven my sales up. I mean, and learning how to use it correctly, that also was self-taught. And so we are completely in-house. We manufacture our own products. I'm not purchasing this from someone else and then putting my label on it. No, we make everything here at home. We have our own little room here. My mom mixes all of her special ingredients together, and we provide you with nothing but the best products for your hair and skin, okay? We are 100% vegan, natural, organic, everything. And so our products are mainly infused with shea butter base. We also infuse it with essential oils like peppermint, which stimulates the scalp follicles. It stimulates your hair follicles. It cleanses, it refreshes. We also incorporate Castile soap. We incorporate cold pressed olive and castor oil, which are great to stimulate your hair's growth. And it gets that circulation growing, because what I said earlier was that anything you put on your hair, it eventually seeps in directly into your scalp. The same with your skin, okay? So those topical products, those lotions that you're putting on that are heavily paraben infused, that are heavily silicone infused, I live in Florida, so the first thing they're going to do is they're going to absolutely slide right off of your skin. It's too hot for me to put anything like that on here. So our oils, our products, they seep into your skin on a cellular level, and that is what I love so much. And knowing that it's seeping into your skin on a cellular level means that it's going directly into you. And so our products do not clog your liver, because that's what eventually is going to happen when you're putting those harsh chemicals on your skin. They clog your liver. They cause things like breast cancer. They cause things like early hysterectomies amongst Black women. It's proven, it's out there. This is real information. We have disproportionate health problems due to the products that we use on our hair and skin. And that is why we have vowed to keep any toxins, any chemicals outside of we don't put that into our products at all. That is why we've done that. And so, you know, I just want to continue to encourage everyone, do your research. You know, can you read what is on the label of your products? Because if you can't pronounce it, sis, brother, I don't think you should be using it, okay? And I really encourage everyone, you know, to look at it's a health thing as well. So as well as what we're putting on our skin topically, it also comes down to what you're eating, what you're putting, what you're entering into your system. And so, you know, my mom is a health nut. She kind of turned me into one too. So drink your water. Like, all of this is your body is fully functioning, your body is one. And so it matters not only what you put on your skin, but what you're internally taking as well. And so this is a completely holistic line. This is what we do. We holistically heal. And so, like I said before, we have healed eczema. I used to have eczema very, very bad on the back of my legs. So my Shea Souffle, which I have here, I'm going to show you guys that. You can see it's very bright. They're white labels. And so my Shea Souffle actually is turmeric infused, shea butter infused, castor oil, cold pressed olive oil, tea tree oil, essential oils, all of them are. And so this has cleared my eczema. I used to have eczema very, very bad. And I was actually the one to discover that it did this on my skin. I was like, Mom, this is curing my eczema and it's taking away the scar. And that's the turmeric, because turmeric is an anti-inflammatory added in here. And so if you know anything about eczema, it's inflammation based. And so all of our products, including the Shea Souffle, also has cured really, really bad arthritis. We have older clients. My mom has older clients as well. And, you know, they're like, Gina, you know, the Shea Souffle, it has taken away the arthritis pain. Why? Because that is inflammation based as well. And so the turmeric in our products also, like I said, is anti-inflammatory. And so we really take things like that into consideration. For another example, I have our sun oil here. Hope you guys, sorry, I'm so sorry, it's super bright. This is my favorite. I brag about this one all day, all day. It is mandarin. It is Lang Lang, which is Y-L-A-N-G, so it's spelled kind of funny. Lang Lang infused. And if you know anything about Lang Lang actually helps to fight alopecia. So that is why my hair, which I have been growing for a very, very long time, is super, super long, because this is all I've ever used in my hair, ever. And I dye my hair a lot, so it also protects my color as well. And so we are very, very careful about what we put into our products. We've done a lot of research. Like I said, my mom has been doing this since 2010. You know, she's noticed how all of these products have worked on her clients and the benefits they have. And they're not just they're for all ages. And that's what also makes our products so different from others on the market, is because, you know, I understand big families, okay? You don't want to have to be buying products for yourself and then a different one for your child. No, our clients, myself, we use it on children and as well as babies, because our products are not toxic. And you really have to take that into consideration, because there are so many products that are even baby products that have petroleum bases in them, that have those sulfates in them, that have the silicones in them. And so it's really important, you know, that we are careful about what we put on our skin. And that's what we've done here. And so, like I said, with our rebranding, it has been absolutely amazing. I started a brand ambassador program back in, I want to say it was March. It's been so long. So many things have happened. But in March, I started a brand ambassador program. And so I got a couple of friends on board, a couple of our long-term customers that we've had for over 10 years. And I said, hey, I want to start this program. I want you guys to showcase my products every month, 3 times a month. I'm going to provide you with these products, and all you have to do is provide me with your review, get on social media. And so I really encourage people to do stuff like that. One, because it's free. The only thing you're giving up is some of your products. So that's the cut there, but you don't have to pay these people. And mine are okay with it. They love to do it. They're so excited to do it, knowing that they're getting free products every month. So really use your resources. That's how I first started getting my brand much bigger. And then I started to reach out to Instagram influencers. And so I really encourage, I think my generation, I would definitely say, has taken advantage of Instagram influencers. They've become Instagram influencers. And some people are like, you know, is it really true? Do they really have that much influence just because they have? Listen, these people are working and they are driving numbers for businesses up, okay? I have collaborated with a couple of different natural hair influencers, and I think what's so cool about it and what's so different about it, other than running ads, which I also do as well, but other than, you know, doing those big shot ads on TV or trying to drive it in another way, you know, this community of people that follow these influencers are specific to what the influencer does. So for instance, I paired up with a natural hair influencer. So all she does, all of the people that follow her are only people who are looking to see what she's doing to her natural hair, are looking to purchase those natural hair products. So it really helps to hone in on those specifics. You know, it really helps you to drive your business, your products to the right audience. And so I really do encourage people to also, you know, seek out those influencers. Sometimes they're super expensive, which I found out the hard way. And sometimes they're not. You know, you just have to see what your business can do. And so, you know, I'm really grateful. You know, like I said, my story is kind of different. Like I said, I was a first generation college student coming in. I was like, I really wanted to be a lawyer. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to law school. But the reason I wanted to go to law school was ultimately to make money. I thought that the only way you could really make money in America was to be a lawyer or a doctor. And so it really wasn't until I got to Spelman that I really learned, okay, Isis, you can go about this a different way. You have a whole business here sitting, waiting for you to go ahead and drive those sales, waiting for you to put your energy into it. It takes the energy that you project into your business. I learned the hard way because I waited a little bit. I was also busy with school, but you know, I pursued, I persevered, and COVID came. COVID hit my last year, my graduation year. I was like, oh God, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna go to law school? I was already graduating debt-free from Spelman, from racking up as many scholarships as I could, no loans. So I was super happy about that. And I'm like, do I wanna get into debt and go to law school in COVID-19? I don't think so. So after deciding that, after sitting down with myself, after going on vacation in Jamaica to get myself together, I said, let me go ahead and figure out what it is I really want to do with my life and which way I want to project it. And so, oh, thank you, Suzanne. And so, you know, really, I just wanted to, you know, figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I said, Isis, God is talking to you right now. He is telling you, you know, doors are closing. I applied to law school. I didn't get into the law schools I wanted to get into. You know, I tried really, really hard. And, oh, Miss Malika, am I talking too much? Hello. Okay. I hope I'm.
Did you
okay, I think I'm not sure what happened.
Sorry.
Am I still okay? Am I breaking up?
Sorry. I'm all messed up. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, no, you did. That was really good. We do want to kind of start moving into questions, and then we do have
Sure.
another agenda, but that was an awesome story. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So yes, any questions that you guys have, please, you know, let me know if you want to know any specific questions about the products I have here. I do have a lock care kit, which is exactly what I use in my hair. I have a kit that is specifically for loose naturals. All of our products are very versatile, and they can be used on all textures. And I think that's what's amazing about them as well. So questions, comments, anything?
I have a question. How was it being an entrepreneur while you were on campus? Like, how was that life? And you said you're really self-taught. So what types of things did you have to tackle in order to participate fully in your relaunch?
Absolutely. So being at Spelman's campus, you know, as many Black women that's there that have natural hair, that would be my ideal audience. Spelman kind of made it very difficult because I could not sell at Market Friday, which was, if anyone knows, that is a huge driver for Black businesses within the West End community. And so it kind of, I went back and forth with the SGA members, with the, you know, the president herself. I was like, you know, how can we do this? They were like, oh, it's skin and hair, it's a liability. Yet there were other vendors selling, you know, roll-on oil. So I was very confused, but I had to let it go. But word of mouth helped me. Jade helped me. You know, people believed in my products, people tried it, and I'm so thankful for that. And so, like I said, I'm self-taught. You asked about that. Everything you see on my website, all of the pictures, I took myself. All of the product photography, I took myself. I self-taught myself how to do that. I bought a light box. I invested in a light box, which is $33 on Amazon. And I sat for probably 12 hours overnight just doing them, taking pictures, perfecting my craft. My website was built by myself. My labels were redone by myself. I rebuilt my labels. I ordered them, you know, everything I did. So I learned and I'm still learning. And I think that's the most beautiful part about being an entrepreneur, a Black woman in this world, a Black woman entrepreneur. I have learned so many things, and I'm continuing to learn as well.
Awesome.
Yes, and I'm also, you know, perfecting, you know, the business side. I've applied for many grants, and so I do consider myself pretty skilled at requesting money, because, like I said, that's how I got myself through Spelman. I didn't have to take out any loans, specifically only scholarships and grants. So I just advocate for myself. You have to, you're your own advocate. You know what I'm saying? No one's going to do it for you. So, yeah.
I love it. That's amazing. You gotta go.
Yes, that is business within itself. Thank you.
Thank you, Katrina. Any other questions for Isis, y'all?
Any other questions?
Can you talk a little bit more about how you approached your influencer and what that initial dialogue was about, or
yes,
you know, just how you did it?
Yes, absolutely. So what I first did was I checked out, I don't know, so on Instagram, there's pages that will promote influencers. So influencers will pay, if you just look through those key hashtags for your business. So for me, it was natural hair care products. And so, or natural hair care. And I would click on those hashtags and I would look at, you know, the views that people would have, those popping Instagram influencers with 200K, 50K, 11K. And actually what I found out was that it wasn't even the ones that had 144K. Sometimes the ones that had 11,000K were more influential than the ones that had more followers. And so, you know, I reached out to them. I sent them an email first. I would kind of like their pictures, let them know that we're looking at them. And I learned that they don't really respond to DMs because they're very busy. So I emailed them. They always have their email in their bio. They'll say, you know, business inquiries. If you would like promotion, please reach out to this email. So I had an email that I would send out to everyone. And I would, you know, change the name at the top and say, greetings, you know, present my company. You want to make it personal, but you also want to make it seem like, you know, I say, hi, my name is Isis, I'm the CEO. And then I go on and give them a small, short rundown about my company. It's a couple lines. I tell them exactly what we do, how we're different, my mission of my company, what I want to provide to Black women, because they're mainly Black women. And so how I want to collaborate with them, and I ask them nicely, like if they would mind sending over their promotional rates, you know, their collaboration rates, and they, you know, some respond, some don't. It's really the luck of the draw, but, you know, I believe that, you know, God does everything for a reason, and the ones that respond are the right ones. So I rock with those.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for asking.
We good?
Any other questions?
Yeah, I have a simple one. So tell me again the name of the company and what's the website?
Sure. House of Isis. I'm Isis. And my mom named it after me, actually. And so we are House of Isis. So ISIS, HOUSEOFISIS.co. So just .co. Mm-hmm. Yes. Great. And you will see us on there. You can read all about our story. Basically everything I told you here, and read about our products. You know, I really encourage you to read the reviews because they're real people who have been rocking with us for quite a while and enjoy what our products have been able to do for their hair, for their skin, for their lives.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Any other questions? Thank you so much for coming and joining us today.